Happy Friday! I have my cat pointer this morning. Meow. So you see it's got the head and the feet and the tail in the back. Sitting. All right. Good morning, friends. We're going to do our morning meeting. And then I have some awesome things to show you about what's going on this week and then starting next week. So it's Friday. I just can't get these meetings done before. So we've changed it kind of to Friday mornings now. But I want to point out Malcolm X's birthday was on Tuesday. I hope you guys learned a little bit about him and were able to celebrate and kind of have that connection to the name of your school and why we might have named our school after him. And then we're going to move how many days? If we're going all the way to Friday, we're at Tuesday right now. So 1, 2, 3. There's Friday. It was Janot's birthday a week ago, and tomorrow is Olivia's birthday. So if you haven't sent her a card yet or sent her a little happy birthday message, make sure you do that today. All right, so today is, ready? Repeat after me. Today is, good, Friday, May 22nd, 10/10/2. Good job. 2020. Good job. Ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Begin the week again. Woo! Now, before we do our month song, let's move it over our 3 days. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now we're at 22. Very good. And let's add our 3 days here. 1. Uh-oh. Gotta go to the next one. 2, 3. How many do we have? 10/10/2. 22. All right, let's do our month song. Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Woo! Gotta speed it up at the end. All right, now we're going to do our days of the school year. We're at 170, friends. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if we accidentally counted Monday or all the weekends. That seems too high because we still have about 15 days left. I'm going to check that and see what day we're on. But for now, let's just assume we're right. So 170 was on Tuesday, so we have to add 3 days to that because we had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 0 now would become a 3. Let's add our 3 days. Ready? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days of school. So maybe you guys caught that. It's definitely too fast. We have 180 days of school. We definitely only have 7 days left. We have about 14 days left. So I think I made a mistake and I've been counting the weekend as days of school, which is not right. We only will go to school on weekdays, and weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then the ends of the week, Sunday and Saturday, the beginning and the end, right? So like bookends that hold books so they don't fall over. So those are the ends. So we don't go to school on Sundays and Saturdays. And then we have holidays that we need to make sure we don't count. So like Memorial or Malcolm X Day right here, we celebrated his birthday by taking Monday off. So I think I counted that. So I got to go back and count again. Just like a good mathematician, when they realize a mistake, they go back and figure it out. So I'm going to do that when I'm done with this video. All right, friends. The next thing, we did our days. Oh, the date. Look. I forgot a part. All right, how many days is it again? 10/10/2. Let's count up this time. 10, 20, 21, 22. So it's May 22nd, 2020. Today I will do my best. I have the power to choose. I am kind. I am brave. I make mistakes, but I can do hard things. I love myself. What I do matters. I am magnificent. All right, friends. You see, I brought our light from school, and he's on because I'm busy right now. I'm teaching a lesson. Don't interrupt. No, but make sure you're participating. It's also a little dark in here right now, so I want to brighten it up with some light. I also brought my turtle friend. So Squirtle was with us yesterday, and this time we have our turtle that I just threw him on the ground. I brought our little turtle, and he's one of the turtles that sometimes we pass around our circle time. And this turtle, he was important because I found him as a shape. I did a shape hunt around my house, and I found what shape on him? Hello. What shape did I find? Actually found 3 of them too, but the main one was here. Yeah, I found a circle shape or an oval shape on him. And then look, his eyes are circles too. It's like a tiny circle and then an oval and a bigger oval. So his eyes are also circular. So I thought it was cool that I found his shell was a circular type of shape. So I thought he could join us today. Ta-da! Thanks, bud. So for our circle up here, let's fill it in. So we said that a circle has how many straight sides? How many straight sides does a circle have? Yeah, 0 straight sides, right? If we said how many curved side or how many sides, just straight up sides, then we'd say 1 because it has that one that goes all the way around. Same with our oval. But on her, we're just going to say 0 because we don't have any straight sides that I can mark like that. Does it have any angles? No, it's just a big one huge curve. It just keeps going. So it's like 365 degrees. And then does it have any vertices? No, I can't mark any of those either. So both our circle and our oval are 0. That's our number there. Okay. Now, I got it. I know it's Olivia's birthday on Saturday, which is why our happy birthday is still up, but I got to move it down so you can see now. Okay. For our hexagon, how many vertices does it have and how many straight sides? It's going to be the same number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Now this is the one we just learned about together. Let's mark those. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got the angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got the sides 1, 2. Oh, I marked them different. That's okay. 3, 5, 6. All right. Now a pentagon, what's the special number for a pentagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then what's the special number for octagon? Yeah, 8. Good job, friends. So those are our 2D shapes. We've learned about all of them that we need to learn about for kindergarten. And we're going to go down and we're going to work on these ones next. These ones are our 3D shape. 3D shapes. So the difference between 2D shapes and 3D shapes is that 2D shapes are flat. Take out your hands. Wake up your body. And do it with me. Ready? Flat. Yes. Any 2D shape we can fit between our hands. So for example, circle. It's flat. Watch. Flat. I can fit it in between my hands because it's a circle. Let's see. Can I fit this between my hands? Oh, I can't. I can't make it flat. And that's because it's a 3D shape. Not only does it have a length and a width, right? It also has a depth. So a 3D shape goes backwards, right? And you can hold it in your hands more like this, right? You can't make it flat. You can hold it. Okay, so my maraca, right, is a 3D shape. It's almost a sphere. And that's because that's what you call a circle when it becomes 3D, like a soccer ball or a globe. Those are spheres. Now this one's more of an oval that's been expanded. So it's called an ovoid is the name for that. But it's okay if you call it a sphere because it's close to that. Okay, so we're going to learn about prisms, spheres, cylinders, what else? Pyramids. pyramids. What else? Cubes and cones. All next week. We're going to start learning about our 3D shapes. So it's going to be super fun. So one of my favorite parts of the whole year is the 3D shapes because I think they're so interesting. And we get to use our 2D shapes to describe our 3D shapes. So that's why we learned about those first. Some people were like, I learned about that in preschool. Why do I have to learn it again? And I was like, well, it's because we're getting our minds ready for the harder stuff that's about to come. All right. Talking about hexagons. I made my big hexagon like this. But I also wanted to ask you really quick. I want to quiz you because everyone was like, oh, I already know what a hexagon is, Miss Carver. And I said, oh, but do you? And then something happened. I almost tricked you. Is this a hexagon? Yes, it is. And if you don't agree with me, go watch my circle and hexagon video to find out why. All right. Then, because this is also, you guys might think that this is just a hexagon. You're right. That's a hexagon too. The hexagons can look real crazy. I also want to comment, friends, this is coming today. I totally forgot to read our circle book. We already read our triangle book and our square book. And now we get to read our circle book. So I'm sorry I didn't include that in our lesson. I forgot about it. So we'll be doing this. I'll send that out to you guys. Okay. I hope that you've been watching our phonics books. I was just making too many videos. I couldn't keep up with it. And so Ms. Almond started making our phonics videos for us. So I hope you've been reading them. This was this week's one. This calls Big Bob's Bad Day. Oh my. And I especially like this one because my dad's name is Bob. And some people think that name is really funny, which, you know, it's okay. I guess it kind of is like Bob, like you're bobbing for apples maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good story. And then next week's story is going to be A Day at the Farm. And you might see some characters that you recognize now from these newer stories. All right. What else we got? Let me check my schedule here. I talked about math. I talked about phonics. Now I'm going to talk about toolbox. So I have it down here. Mo Willems does the pigeon books, the Elephant and Gerald books, the Piggy. All those characters are created by Mo Willems. He's the author and the illustrator for those books. He also wrote an awesome book that we use to teach about our please and thank you tool. It's called Time to Say Please. And it's really fun. There's little rat guys all over, or mice, during the story. And you'll see his illustrations remind me of Nuffle Bunny. So if you remember Nuffle Bunny, he's also the writer and illustrator of that one too. So I hope you enjoy that story. And the last thing I want to tell you, friends, I want to remind you about Olivia again. So when you sign off, go make sure you do her Flipgrid video, send her a note, and wish her a great happy birthday. We wish we could be with you. And the last thing is tomorrow, I'm going to start reading a chapter book to you. Robin's mom recommended this story, and I love it. I read it once by myself, and I thought it was so funny and so good. And it's a chapter book. So you guys see how thick it is? Whoa. Let me tell you how many pages there are. There's 100. Whoa, there's over 100 pages, you guys. Take a moment. Think about that. It's 153 pages. Ah! That's like almost as many days as we've been in school. So I'm really excited to read this too. I'm going to read basically 3 chapters a week. So tomorrow on Friday, I'll read to you guys the first chapter. And then sometimes I might read some during Zoom. And sometimes I might post a video of me reading it to you guys. It'll be a little bit of a mixture between the two. But I'll always post a video with it. So if you miss the Zoom, you can still catch up. And this is something you're going to have to follow along with. You can't really skip, a chapter because then it might be confusing. But if you do, that's okay because it's the story of Dory Phantasmagory, and she goes through fun adventures at her house. So it's not too confusing if you miss a chapter, but it's so much better when there's not a hole in the story. So try to watch those videos so that you can follow along with us over the next 2 weeks. We're going to read Dory Phantasmagory by Abby Hanlon. All right, friends. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you had an awesome week. We have some cool animal science that some people have been working on. And I'm excited for another week of fun next week. All right. Bye, friends.